Hello and welcome. This will be a short video today to show you a brand new feature that we have just made available to everyone. We used to record the scores via a recorder. This person was centralizing the values from the judges panel and entering them in the system. So now we are introducing a second solution for the judges to input directly the values. The great thing is that we are not modifying or removing the recorder system. The two workflows can be used together even within the same sessions. So some panel could be using a recorder and others could be entering directly their own values. You decide what works best for you. So here I have prepared a small example. We do have the judges panel section, which is the new section. It is currently only available for WAG and MAG. However, we will make it work for all the other codes very soon. In this panel, number one, I do have three judges. Adele, who is the head judge, she's in charge of the difficulty, the execution 1, and the neutral deduction. Nicholas is in charge of E2, and Cameron is in charge of E3. And then, for example, I do have a second panel, I can add or remove them as well. So let's go back to panel number 1. I do have also three windows to simulate the devices of my three judges from panel 1. So the first one will be Adele. Let's log in. And then Nicholas. And then the device of Cameron. So Adele is the head judge, so she can see something very similar to the recording system currently in use for the recorders. Let's say that we want to record the score for Alice. So I just click on Alice, and then now I can open the score. Therefore, Nicholas and Cameron are able to see the values that they need to input in the system, E2 here, E3 here. As Adele, as the head judge, she's in charge of the difficulty, she's in charge of E1, and she's in charge also of a neutral deduction. I can click here and see that the purple is for Adele, and then this color here is for Nicholas, E2, and then Cameron, E3. Once the competitor has completed the routine, I can start inputting my value. So let's say I'm the head judge, I enter the difficulty, random 1. In the same time, Nicholas is inputting its own value, E2, so let's say 1.2. I can submit my value. And then as soon as it's submitted, I completed my task for this score. And then it does appear here on the head judge control center. I can see Nicholas, it's done, it's in green. Then in the same time, I'm inputting my execution, E1 as the head judge. So let's say 1.3 for whatever reason. And then Cameron is a little bit late and now he's entering 1.4, submitting his value, submit. And I can see everything is in order. I do not want to input any neutral deduction. I can save my score. And now it's done. I can start the second competitor. So it's very simple. As everything that we do in Scoreholder, everything can be modified live. So if for whatever reason, let's say I open another score, and then as the admin, I want now Cameron to input maybe the neutral deduction. So if I select neutral deduction, so the judge Adele is not in charge of it, and it does appear on the form for Cameron. Let's say now that this is the incorrect head judge, so Nicholas should be the head judge. I can just change it here, and as you can see, Adele becomes a secondary judge and Nicholas is the head judge and is in charge of opening and closing the scores and managing the judges panel. So the system is very resilient. It's how we designed it. It can handle disconnection, sleep mode, no battery, all sorts of issues that could arise. And then you can always recover. You never really lose any values that you inputted. It also works on tablet, desktop, laptop, smartphones, everything. So that's it. We're really looking forward to see it being used in comp. We're really excited about it. We think it's going to be really useful. But like we said in the introduction, it's up to you to decide if you still want to keep the former recorder workflow or use this new one or even combine them in the same session. Thank you.